Cowgirl? Come on.
Okay, welcome to the second episode of the Name Pending podcast because we haven't picked a name yet because we're literally the worst. But yeah, welcome back. I'm Reese, and today I have Taylor, Chase, and Michael. Say hi, guys.
No.
All right. Michael starting with a solid no.
Hello.
Hello.
I am, my apologies. You go.
I already went.
Oh. Hi, I'm Taylor. And Michael, piece of shit.
All right. So solid start. Chase with a hello, Michael with a no, and Taylor with a hard Michael's a piece of shit. Good to know that you guys are still all the best of friends after all of these years.
Fuck Mr. Wade over there.
All right. So Taylor, would you care to explain why Michael's a piece of shit for the people watching at home so they understand?
I mean, there's no explanation needed at all.
Exactly. Michael agrees. He is a piece of shit because he has a terrible opinion on good characters in Goblin Slayer, which is the dark normie anime. But,
Are we going to jump into this now, Reese, or are we way down the road?
I see no reason to stop. Go ahead. State your opinions and why the other one is wrong.
Okay, so before we actually get about it, like we've been talking a lot about Goblin Slayer since it's just started the anime adaptation about a few weeks ago, and like I just started watching it. Everyone freaks out over the first episode of but whatever. We're probably like 6 episodes in this season, and like it kind of introduced like all the good characters. My favorite is Guild Girl because she's honest to her feelings and she's cute and she has like one of those fucking side ponytails and all that. But Taylor's like, obviously, like he says, no, I'm fucking wrong. It's either about the High Elf Archer, which I'm okay with. She's a pretty cool character, or Cowgirl. I'm just like, what the fuck, Taylor? Cowgirl, really? All she literally is titties. That's all.
And unbridled enthusiasm.
I've seen how unbridled enthusiasm's gone on in this series. It doesn't go well. Tell that to martial arts girl in the first episode.
Oh shit, yeah.
If she was a choice, martial arts girl was best girl.
She got figgity fucked up.
You know who's better than Guild Girl? Everyone.
No, Guild Girl
shit.
loves the Goblin Slayer, and like that's all you need. She is devoted.
Of course, Goblin Slayer is best girl.
Like, I love how he, like, inadvertently has a harem right now, and he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to kill goblins, man.
But in reality, best girl is his childhood friend person that he helps out on the farm.
So Chase, you've been watching Goblin Slayer?
Fuck no.
I recommend it. Just
You really should.
be aware of the first.
Yeah, you just gotta get through the first episode. Though.
And it is nothing like it. I'll put it like this: it comes out strong, but it's like the series is nowhere near as bad as what the first episode is depicted.
Yeah, they come out swinging goblin dicks on the first episode.
I'll put it like this: like
That's certainly a way to put it.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not wrong.
I'm just gonna say it comes out fast, and you're just like, what? But then,
It really does. It really comes out of nowhere.
But then you get used to it.
I don't know that that's true.
Intriguing.
I don't know that you get used to it, but
I want to explain this meme, but I can't
Oh,
because they're not far enough in.
I had
Blame.
watching the first episode, Chase. I had a full moment where like it started to happen, and I literally just sat there for a solid like 2 or 3 minutes, just going, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?"
Like the way it sets up initially, I thought it was going to be like fantasy, like anime, just like you see, like your cookie cutter ones that you see like most of the time, and then the way they detailed it threw me off guard. That's probably the best way. It caught me off guard. So I was just like, this is not happy-go-lucky fantasy anime anymore.
Fuck no. They paint it that way in the beginning to intentionally disarm you, and then They throw you fucking asshole first into the shit, and you're just like, oh my god.
Well, it doesn't throw you.
Yeah. It certainly doesn't throw you asshole first into the shit, but it throws somebody asshole first into the something.
But it's enjoyable. I think you would like it, Chase. Taylor, he's like a all-seeing overseer since he reads manga, and I need to, and I don't. It's definitely enjoyable.
A way to put it.
I would give it 8 dead goblins out of 10.
8 dead goblins out of 10. What kind of ranking system is this?
A goblin slayer.
I was gonna say, it's a ranking system in which we rank them out of the amount of dead goblins that it equates to. What do you mean?
Alright, fine. 8 ineffective sidekicks out of 10.
Ineffective sidekicks.
That's
That should be what the first fucking episode is called. Ineffective sidekicks.
Okay. I want to put this. There's one of my favorite scenes of this anime, and this is like I think the second episode, and I'm gonna put it kind of spoiler free, where it won't elude you. But there is a scene where Goblin Slayer and Priestess go hunt some goblins. Okay.
What a fucking surprise.
And the priestess actually learns a new skill, and all I'm gonna say is Goblin Slayer learns how to weaponize priestess miracles, and it's the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's just
interesting,
so fucked up, but it's great.
Interesting. That
Chase
sounds.
is still just completely just unamused.
So definitely recommend watching.
Chase, what have you been watching? You watched any?
Let's see. Nah, I mean, we just came back from Underway, so I haven't really been watching anything. Underway, I guess.
Goblin Slayer.
I watched, oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I, watched Deadliest Warrior, honestly.
Wait, isn't that
Deadliest
one where they
Warrior.
like compare old styles of like ninjas versus knights?
I was gonna
and
say like
Spartans and shit?
ninja versus samurai and shit like that.
Yeah.
I always wanted to watch that, but I
Dude,
never got around to it.
I fucks with that show heavy. That show's so fucking cool.
I heard that like wasn't the knight kind of like OP just because he had decent armor?
Well, like they actually went into a lot of detail in analysis when they would put like two people up against each other. Sometimes I felt like it was kind of fucky, but like the amount of like breakdown that they would do, and they would be like, all right, so this is, you know, the type of weapon that they would typically use, and this is the fighting stance that they would fight in, and you know, and then they would show you, like a lot of times they would show you on ballistic dummies what that weapon is capable of, and it was just really cool because they would fill it with like fake blood, and then they would like stab it, and the fucking dummy would like just poop blood, and it was cool. It was a cool show.
Blood.
Is it anything like
Pooping back and forth? No! God damn it! I knew it was coming. Fucking stop with the fucking pooping back and forth shit. It's
I
gross.
mean, I'd love to stop with it, but
It's such
bring
a
it back up,
fucking
please.
gross implication.
Actually, it was
No,
bad.
it's fucking
No.
dude. No, it's
I'm just saying, you know, it's
The reason-
always centered around Reese.
the reason it
just
came
comes
up.
around
The
him.
reason I said it just then is because I fucking knew Michael was gonna say it because he's been saying it for the past week.
It's weird.
Fucking every chance he gets, he's fucking pooping back and forth.
Truly an interesting situation. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, gee, I can't imagine where we would have gotten that, Taylor.
Sounds like we know.
Fucking weird bitch.
I mean, you're the one who always brings it up, Reese. Anyways,
You know what?
moving on.
Taylor,
Yeah,
suck,
let's move on.
suck a dick. Suck a
So
peen.
Taylor. JoJo's Part 5 is actually becoming an adaptation this season, and it's fucking great so far. I could definitely see why you think Giorno is best JoJo.
Yeah, my opinion is not the popular opinion though.
Well, fuck the.
A lot of people think he's the most boring one, but I don't know. I like him. I think he's got an interesting background. And,
I'm enjoying it so far, and the game, like, I just got introduced to the gang, and I think Moody Jazz is like the greatest name for a stand ever.
Moody Jazz? Is that what they're calling him?
Like
Moody
Atlas
Blue?
Heroes? Wait,
Oh
they changed-
lord.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
like in all of the animes, or like the English dub or not dub, but subs, they always like change the names for things for
like
I guess
Moody
copyright.
Jazz, though.
Moody Blue, man.
I like how fucking Taylor heard it and he went, "Oh, jeez."
Well, we talked about this the other day, and from season 3 onwards, like
What is
it's-
wait? What
it's
is
all about
Jorno's Stan's name?
in the anime adaptation, it's called Golden Wind, and I know it's supposed to be Golden Experience in the manga.
Okay.
And well, here's the weird
Okay.
one. Like these two doesn't even come close. Like Bruno's, yeah, there's his sticky fingers, right?
Yeah.
They call him the Zipper Man.
That's
that
just-
one's okay. I'm actually okay with that one.
What the fuck is
Zipper Man?
that?
Sticky fingers sounds so much better.
Sticky Fingers? I don't think either of them sound good, to be honest.
All these like the reason they changed the names is because like the majority of the stands in the series are like and characters are named after either like famous songs or famous musicians, and so they kind of don't care about it as much in Japan. But when they bring it over to America, they change it over just in case people get their panties in a bunch
Some
and like, try to sue
copyright.
them or
Get their
Yeah.
panties in a bunch.
But like I think last season, like part 4, Joe's case, like Crazy Diamond was the name of his stand, and they changed it to like something weird. I don't even know what it was, but it just did not sound at school. Crazy Diamond is a pretty good name. But so far, I'm enjoying JoJo's Part 5. Pretty great.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I don't believe Chase does either.
I haven't watched it yet.
No matter what anyone tells you, don't skip the first couple seasons. They're all amazing and required to understand the weirdness that is the rest.
Like,
I
feel
mean,
like
I've heard that
this,
it's strange.
You could say it's bizarre.
I was gonna say, some might say it's bizarre.
Okay, the first one, like, I'm not gonna lie, season 1, I think it's like 9 episodes. It was a little bit of a struggle to get through that, but it was more like an introductory thing. Like it picked up for me when you got to part 2 or season 2, and it just goes on from there, and it gets really good. So you gotta endure those first few episodes. In my
I
opinion.
enjoyed all of it.
Well, in retrospect, I enjoy it now. It's just like when I first watched it, I'm just like, man, this is just kind of weird. I had no fucking idea what's going on. It's just Dio doing Dio things and Jonathan doing JoJo things. It was just weird for me. At first.
Gee, what a fucking expert description there. Dio doing Dio things and yeah, no.
It's
Like
been,
the
3
the
years
sum
since
of the
I-
series
Yeah,
can be summed up with, this is probably Dio's fault.
basically, everything is like Dio's fault in like some degree.
I've only seen the first couple episodes, and I mean it's true for the first couple episodes at least. So
It all started when fucking Dio burned Danny.
the fucking
Fucking spoiler, much?
Yikes. I don't know. I don't know if James will actually watch it.
spoiler for the
Watch
first. It's like the first 2 episodes that happens.
Either way, it's like set to really show what a fucking dickhole Dio is.
Dio is a piece of shit. Like he's more a piece of shit than
Yeah, you fucking.
It's a beautiful piece
You,
of shit. that
you gotta be
everyone
kind
loves.
of a piece of shit to fucking burn someone's dog alive.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
change gears a little bit too.
I don't watch JoJo's. Dude, I just want everyone to know I'm fucking playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on an Xbox One X on a 4K television right now, and I have jizzed my pants 4 times already.
I hope you clean that up because that's Jason.
Yeah, when I started playing it, it was like the puddle of semen at my feet didn't even begin to describe how excited I was.
This fucking game is so goddamn good. Like, let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about this fucking masterpiece of a game.
Let's go to Red Dead 2.
Let's talk about this damn
phenomenal.
masterpiece of a game.
Phenomenal. I don't have anything else to describe it.
Fucking, I'm looking at my horse's booty right now, and the way the light is shining off of it, it looks so fucking real and good, and I love it.
So Reese is playing off of Jason's Xbox One X with a 4K TV, and like it looks good on the base Xbox. Red Dead Redemption 2. A lot of games nowadays tend to have the issue where like performance on the base Xbox One, PS4 is like subpar, where edges look jagged, like resolutions just don't look as great, and I personally am under the belief that the video game companies are now using the next gen consoles, or the One X and the PS4 Pro, as the standard for building their games, and I hate it because I don't want to dish out $500 for another console. However,
and
what impressed me so much,
we shouldn't be forced to enjoy our games properly. I feel like that's kind of fucked up.
It's more like, it's just like, it's like they're kind of forgetting us when we spent $500 like 5 years ago.
I mean, would you prefer it that they just release a brand new console, like 360 to Xbox One, and then you don't have the choice of looking at a less pretty game?
Well, not that. It's not that. It's just I understand
Because
that
at least you have the option.
to play, but I don't know. It's just a tough spot for me, because if I wanted this kind of ordeal, where if I could still play it but have it at like a lower resolution, and if I want to upgrade something instead of buying a new console, I would just have a PC and then just upgrade it over time as far as I can, because then I could have that one device being usable over a longer lifespan via upgrading. You can't really do that to like a home console.
Oh man, that's crazy how I've been telling you that for years, trying to get you to get a PC.
Okay, we're gonna leave that out of the equation.
Just saying, you know.
My point is, I shouldn't have to buy or have to rebuy another $500 console within the
Kinda
same life generation.
Kicking yourself in the ass right now.
$500 console I already bought. Anyways, going back to my original point, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been optimized really well for those base consoles. I was playing on my original Xbox One and all, just walking around and everything, and I was surprised at how well it looked. Like, the rendering distance is really great. Everything ran really smooth and all. Like, I didn't feel like I had to have like that One X to truly enjoy the experience. That's what I wanted to focus on.
Yeah, like I think they did a really good job of optimizing it for the older consoles, and it makes me feel like I'm actually getting the experience instead of just like getting the secondhand like scraps from, just whatever the fuck,
Yeah, and I'm not trying to take away from like the next powered up versions at all. Like, it looks great on the One X, it looks great on the PS4 Pro, but it doesn't feel like I'm being restricted on my current console.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
I mean, it still runs. You know what I mean? Like, it still works.
Well, it runs beautifully. That's what I'm impressed with. Like, Rockstar really has outdone themselves from not just from like a story or gameplay perspective, but from a technological standpoint too.
I love you, Rockstar.
Yeah, I do too. Now, just please don't bully us with microtransactions on Red Dead Online.
Oh my god, I was about to say I'm so fucking ready for
please.
online mode.
Yeah, like
I'm ready too.
Let's talk about what are you guys' expectations for Red Dead Online?
That functions exactly like GTA 5.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not gonna function like that. From like what people have been like data mining and like reading into, leaks, all that good stuff, all the conglomeration of information we have right now, is that they're trying to make it much more consumer friendly, less grindy than GTA Online, but still a good grind.
Yeah.
And that like clearly they're not gonna go crazy with some of the shit. They're gonna basically make it more player friendly, where if you don't want to get like grief constantly, there's gonna be options put into place to counteract it. So like if some asshole keeps like killing you just like call the law on them, it puts like a huge bounty, and then they have a hard time getting around, and it's gonna cost them a lot of money, and eventually they're gonna run out. Like, you'll have a bad time probably if they continue fucking with you and they just keep paying the bounty, but eventually they're gonna run out.
Yeah. Well, I hope that they kind of like tailor it to how the single player is. And I know like when Rockstar released that official blurb about Red Dead Online, they're saying that they want the single player experience kind of to be the foundation of what they want to do with the online experience. And what I'm thinking is like, one of the things I really hope they focus the level of activity transferring from single player to multiplayer. Like, in single player, I spent like lots of hours just running around hunting, just or fishing or playing poker, just enjoying the world. Yeah, and like I hope that it carries that over to the online. It's like say you, me, Taylor decide let's go hunt down some grizzly bears over there. Just be able to travel as a group, carry as much pelts as possible, not having to worry about asshole A and B coming over trying to steal our stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to say don't let it happen at all, but I think.
Well, what I think they should do is I want them to. I feel like it would be cool if they implemented sort of like the CEO type shit in GTA Online. Like if they implemented something like that, where you have like a gang leader and like all the gang gets a share of like whatever anybody sells. You know, like the way it works with the gang in single player mode. Like I feel like that would be pretty decent.
I think they might have a group system of that. I haven't really thought about that to be able to enjoy experiences of being immersed in the world, in the online world. Like that's really what I hope they focus on. I did see that leak you sent the other day, Taylor, where they were talking about like activities that should be out during the launch of the beta, and they were talking about things like you're gonna have hunting, you're gonna have fishing, you're gonna have gambling. I don't know if they said duels are going to be a thing when it launches.
They will.
I was gonna say, I hope they will.
That'll be great. That's pretty fucking cool. But then they also going to have horse racing activity, which that sounds pretty cool. But everyone's going to ride crazy their horses. I just hope it's not like a GTA Online race where first Dynamite sticks at us. That would be pretty bad.
Actually, that would be fucking amazing. One thing I like is that just saying. One thing I like is that like because GTA 5 was like modern day, they had a lot of access.
Yeah, like
much more crazy stuff. Like they fucking had like Harrier jets just hovering around, blowing anything up, rocket launchers, fucking nuclear weapons.
It just got weird with GTA Online when they released like the hoverbike that has like the DeLorean that fucking has rockets. And I'm just like.
Well, and so like one like what's good about GTA is not GTA, fucking Red Dead.
Yeah.
So far, the craziest thing we've seen announced is that it'll have a wagon with a minigun on the back, and I mean that's in the base game, and that's fucking badass. I want one.
That makes OP.
But, and then at the same time, though, so there's gonna be that, and then there's gonna be like instead of grenades and all sorts of stuff, dynamite. So possibly dynamite arrows. I'm not sure, but again, it's nothing fucking insane.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's actually a hassle to like craft those. Like if they bring the crafting system back from the single player, I think it's gonna actually be tough because like to make dynamite arrows or fire shine, animal fat, a lot of different materials to do it, and it actually takes a long period of time to.
Could you repeat that? You cut out. I didn't hear the ingredients.
Oh, I was worrying that was just me.
Okay, so one thing with the online portion and all, like to make dynamite arrows or like fire bombs, those kinds of weapons and all, you actually have to gather like a fuck ton of materials to make like a good quantity of. Like dynamite arrows, you can only carry 8 of them, and like you needed like animal fat from like ducks or bears or boars. Like with bombs, I think you need a moonshine and other stuff. And with the limitations in your like default satchel, it took a long time to actually farm those materials to make them. And you can only carry like I think 8 arrows. Am I right, Taylor?
You can carry like 40 regular arrows, but like, you can only carry like 8 dynamite arrows.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So I mean, like it's not like they can run around and shoot you with dynamite arrows all day. It's not like the GTA RPG where you have like 20 rockets in your backpack. So it'll be interesting. I hope it's not too over the top, but
yeah, I'm interested to see how they balance all of that, because like this isn't a modern day game, so it's not like they can just go crazy with it. Like, oh yeah, you have a fucking minigun on the back of your horse, or a fucking portable fucking cannon that you can carry around or what have you. You know, like they can in GTA. It's like in GTA 5 online, it's like, oh yeah, just slap some fucking rocket launchers on it, make it fly, and call it good. You know, that seems to be where they're going with the. Well, yeah, like it's fun, but it also makes playing with other people like people who aren't your friends. It makes play.
To be on the receiving end.
Yeah, like it makes it way too easy for someone to just fuck up my entire day. It makes me not want to play online with other people. It makes me want to stay secluded in my private lobby with even just me most of the time, just flying around in a plane. But that's not what that's. I mean, like I realize that is what that's supposed to be about, but I feel like it shouldn't be. You know, I feel like it shouldn't be guy with the biggest real life wallet gets to be the biggest fucking douchebag in the world, and none of us can do anything about it. You know.
Which is why I'm really excited because we are going to be playing in some public lobbies once Red Dead comes out. Because,
I agree.
Yeah, no, like
especially if the things they're saying are true and they've implemented like some of this more fun policies.
Yeah, like if you could put if you could have the law called on people.
I mean, I don't be calling anybody.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
yeah, we got
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Chase, what he means is that like if you die to the same person a couple times, you can like basically notify the law and then they get hunted.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and like I think it's gonna be different from like those. It's not gonna be like the Lester bounties where like you put the money on your head and then make the players do it. It's like all the fucking cop NPCs are gonna chase them down, and
That sounds
like
like fun.
actual bounty hunters should spawn and follow them.
I can already see potential things to do in the future there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's more like a retaliation thing if they keep fucking with you.
Speaking of, I already told Michael this, but
Oh,
my first idea for one thing we definitely have to do once Red Dead Online comes out.
Mm-hmm.
We're all gonna meet up near like the LaGras swamp, and we're all just gonna start wading out into the middle of the swamp, and see who the last one to get eaten by a crocodile or alligator.
We're gonna make that a Let's Play video. Like, I want to get all of us set up with like recording devices and all that, plug in USBs or whatever, or hard drives. Like, we record like an hour of us just trying to survive in the fucking swamps.
Bonus points if it's bonus points if it's at nighttime, and you know it's like in that one mission we have our
Yes.
lanterns up and shit.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Do you think they're gonna have legendary animals?
probably random events.
Yeah.
Taylor?
I mean,
Random events
possibly.
like a legendary bear has been spotted in this area. Blah 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 blah.
I can
Oh
see
yeah,
that.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh.
Like be the
I mean,
first
not
one.
everybody can get it. Oh, I
Yeah,
it.
like be the first to kill it, get the pelt. You know. That way, like you and your team, like you and your gang, could like team up and try to go hunt it down.
And if you do get it, then you turn into the target. That's terrifying.
One thing I think is actually going to be beneficial is that, one, the size of the world is fucking huge. Like, compared to GTA's world and all. Not just the size of the map, but since like most of your traveling is usually on horseback, it takes a long time to ride from like one city or one area to another area, right? So I think because of that, I feel like the game's going to be more similar to Sea of Thieves, where like you and your crew ride together to a certain place, and if you like say if you're going to a town or like an outpost or something, you might actually see other players, and then you might have one of those moments like, yo, are we cool or are we not cool?
No, they fixed that about Sea of Thieves.
Well,
They did.
What'd they
fuck Sea
change?
of Thieves then.
It is bizarrely. It's super easy to run into players now. Like before, it was kind of a rare occurrence. Now, it is not
Well,
so rare.
Good.
But
that
they
was the
also,
whole
but they
purpose of Sea of
also,
Thieves, I thought, to run into other people.
also the players aren't so aggro though. That's like another good thing. Like people calm down as the game aged.
Well, that's the thing, because like I kind of like how when we play Sea of Thieves, how we would look at like another crew or another ship and be like, "Hey, are you cool over there? Because we'll be cool if you be cool." And like
Yeah.
we act cool, and then we talk to each other it's like, "Yo, I don't think guys are cool. We get our guns ready." So,
That's fucked.
Like-
Right at us.
but it's almost like the trust but verify kind of thing. And I hope we have like. It's not like where everyone goes like Rudy Tooty cowboy shooting and all, but instead it's more like we'll work with you, but if I have to, I'll fucking shoot you. Like I love that kind of setup.
I think
Yeah.
the game is literally going to be people just fucking destroying each other online for like the first month.
Yeah, I read somewhere that
Unless
like,
unless Rockstar implements something to make you cooperate, I don't think there's going to be any cooperation online.
we'll see and all that. Like I just feel like with the different lives and all, and how big the world is and how vast, and it's only 32 players in the world, so in one game lobby. So I think because of how the vast size of it, we're not going to be so compact as it is in like a GTA Online lobby. Especially the fact that it takes so much longer to travel to a certain place compared to GTA. In GTA, you can just hop in a helicopter or a plane. I'm on one side of the map to the other in 5 minutes. And Red Dead, it probably takes you what, like 15, 20 minutes to just ride from one side of the map to the other.
I don't know. I haven't traveled the full map.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking map.
I think that would be really cool though, because like then it's like you could travel with your group, you know, like just riding on horses next to each other. I think that would be pretty dope.
Like I unless someone's like unless someone's like in your immediate vicinity, I think that if a group is trying to come at you, generally if you're like paying attention to your map and all, you could kind of plan it around. They're like, oh, they're coming from the north. Let's go out east, you know, or
Yeah.
move around, or let's set up like a defense or something so we can fuck them up in case they try and mess with us.
Yeah, I think what they should do is, or I think what like a cool thing that they could do would be like, if someone is a known, like if someone becomes a known like PKer, they could just mark them and be like, hey, this person is like known to PK. Stay away if you don't want to fucking die. You know, like people could gain like infamy. You know, like the morality meter in
Or
single player.
Kind of like how in GTA, your like icon on the map would turn like slowly more and more red.
Yeah.
You're a psycho. That would be interesting. I would like to see like a bounty hunt system for those like PKer players. Like, say if they keep harassing someone, it just adds more money to their head. And like, I wanted to set up where it's not like where they could abuse it, where like a guy just kills a lot of people and then their friend kills them and they get bounty. I think it should work to kill someone outside of your party. And like, if it puts like money on their head and all, it should encourage other players to actually be like, all right, let's take down this son of a bitch, or like, you know. Hopefully they bring the lasso, because I can see a lot of trolling already.
Yeah, I heard that you're not gonna be able to lasso people, but I'm hoping that they're gonna implement it and have it maybe like be in a cooldown or something, that way you can't like constantly fuck with someone.
Yeah. Or maybe have it where they only like lasso and then it breaks and then you have to buy another one, but they're actually expensive. I don't know. But it's just like, I just wanted to hog tie someone and throw them on the fucking like train tracks.
I just want to hog tie someone and then just like not get off my horse and start riding around dragging them. Or alternatively, a little fucked up, but I want to see if it would work, if it's possible. Have two people hog tie the same person, and then they ride off in separate directions.
Yeah, are you trying to kill someone, Miss?
I mean, yeah. We're outlaws. The starting of online mode is going to be us escaping from prison.
Oh, did they just release that from Rockstar? Because I haven't heard anything about the...
I thought you looked at those files I shared there, Mr. Anderson.
I apparently didn't look at all of them there.
It was one big Reddit post.
TLDR. Okay, so TLDR, we're very hyped for online. There's a lot of features that we're looking forward to, and hopefully we don't get eaten by crocodile.
Oh, I can't wait to get eaten by crocodile.
Yeah, like I'm so hype. I'm so hype.
I'm honestly like, the way I'm expecting the online mode, like the idea I had is, I just think Reese is gonna be among the first to get eaten, and we're just gonna hear him like his shrill scream of terror, and that's just what keeps me going during the day, you know. I think about.
Yeah.
My
Like,
screams of pain and death.
What we should do, let's do this, you know, like let's all have our mic set up and everything and all, And like, if we get attacked by an alligator, we can scream. But if you actually get killed, you have to automatically mute your mic.
Oh yeah, of course. Come on. Then, like,
Obviously, the only real way to play.
I'm just saying, like Ghost Tactics is just a fucking. that would be so ominous.
like I've seen a couple like different like streamers and stuff do that with friends, and it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Achievement Hunter did that a couple
Oh yeah,
times.
Achievement Hunters. That's a
Yeah.
very big example.
They did what now?
Chase is taking a break to talk to his.
That was to you guys.
Oh yeah, so what
Oh.
Achievement Hunter does, Chase, is like in their online mode of GTA, whenever they're doing like a heist or anything fun, if one of them dies, they just fucking mute themselves, and you don't hear anything from them until the mission's over, or if everybody dies.
Oh yeah, they said it's the when you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, you dead.
Yeah. We should definitely do that with Alligator Hunter.
Yeah, they do it in like GTA Heist, but they also do it in like GT or like Gmod Murder. So like someone, someone like yells and dies, and it's just like, "God, where they? What happened? Oh, they're dead. No, you know, like that shit's so fucking funny to me."
Fuck, I'm just so ready for fucking online mode. So fucking hype.
Like, this game is just I wasn't expecting anything because I didn't play the first game. I was like, this game should be fun. Like, I never played the first one, but I'll pick up the second one. And then I saw like gameplay and shit like that, and like the closer it got, the more I was like, oh my god, this game's gonna be fucking phenomenal. And then it came out and I bought it, and I was like, damn, this game is fucking phenomenal. Like, I'm actually still playing it right now as we speak.
No, it's great. Like I'm still playing. I just actually beat the epilogue and everything 2 days ago, and I essentially played like pretty much a high honor. So I'm actually gonna go back, start a new game, like while waiting for online to come out, and I'm gonna play it as a dishonorable, see if there's any differences.
Oh yeah, my plan is to replay it as a dishonorable, but also in first person, just so I can get a feel for that. Like almost like
First person
playing
works
almost
pretty
like playing a
well.
different game.
Yeah, no, it works pretty well at all. Like the lockout system is still similar to like third person, but it's actually way more crispy versus like how GTA had it. Because GTA, they just kind of like after the games, yeah, we figured out the first person thing. We're gonna throw it in there, but it just didn't really feel right.
I mean, they kind of did a
It
pretty
worked.
decent job.
Like it worked, but I mean,
They have new animations and shit for it.
yeah, don't get me wrong, it worked, but it wasn't crispy. Like I still think the preferred way to do was third person, but
Crispy.
I think they tweaked a couple things here, and I like how it felt in first person and third person because I was constantly going back and forth. I was like, you could actually play this game either way and be perfectly fine. You know, it's not like where in GTA where I felt like third person was the superior way to play. Mic drop.
Also,
Yeah, no,
a
I
little
just-
topic.
Go for it.
I have so many rewards points from Pizza Hut that this is going to be a basically free entire order.
Well, wait! Don't order Pizza Hut today. You can get other free food today, man.
I want that.
Well, go to fucking Little Caesars. They give you a free hot and ready. Or Little Caesars.
Oh
Whoever the
shit!
fucking pizza guy is.
Yo, Chase,
Caesars? Yeah, Little.
Chase.
Yes, I'm listening.
The Falcons lost to the Browns,
Really?
28-16. Okay, that's enough sports ball.
Yeah, sports.
Yeah, that's what people came to hear. Sports ball.
I don't need your sass there, Mr. Jones. I just need some goddamn faith.
Just a little faith. That's all I'm asking for. That's the reason my plans keep failing, because you keep doubting me. We always end up back here, god damn it.
Okay. I know, let's talk about things we're excited for. Fucking Smash Bros. Ultimate, dude. I'm
Yes.
so fucking hyped for that shit. I'm so hyped.
Yes.
Come on, baby.
When does it come out? Like first week of December?
Dude, I don't actually know.
No, it comes out this month, doesn't it? No.
No, it
Yeah.
comes
It comes out in December. I
December.
just don't remember when.
just Google real quick. We'll just put a little. Whoop, it's December 7th.
December 7th. So yeah, first week of December. Dude, I'm so fucking hyped for that game. Like, first off, I can't believe the fucking piranha plant is a fucking playable character. That's ridiculous, but
DLC character.
it's still a fucking playable character. Waluigi is a totally viable character, and they chose a fucking they chose a fucking plant to be a DLC character.
Okay.
Really?
The only character that I really wanted to be in and isn't one, and the only character that I wanted to be in, and they showed some stuff that made me think they might be in, hyped me up, and then left me disappointed. I just wanted a Monster Hunter character. There's a Rathalos Assist trophy. There's a fucking Grassy Plains map.
Well,
Where's
there's
my
a,
hunter
as I say,
character?
there's also a Rathalos stage boss, but yeah, the fucking hunter would be so dope.
I can see why they didn't do that, because I know, like, Marvel vs. Capcom, the Monster Hunter is actually an actual character.
Okay.
And,
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Those-
Fucking, I was gonna
those
say
fucking
Sora,
Ryu.
Ryu and fucking Ken, and they're
Literally,
both.
all these people are actual characters
Well,
from other
they
series.
also, my second point, before I got fucking rudely interrupted,
We'll continue then.
was, like, they also, like, I know in Smash 4, and I think they're bringing it back for Ultimate, but in Smash 4, they also had, like, Monster Hunter characters for the Mii Sword Fighter.
Okay.
Okay, that's not a fucking hunter though. That's your fucking Mii fighter dressed as a fucking Monster Hunter
Yes, that's
character.
not
The thing is, some of those, like, I mean, oh fuck, trying to remember, but a lot of the characters that had me clothes, they ended up becoming actual characters in this match
Well,
or assist trophy.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with the Hunter not being in the game.
I mean, like, I don't have a problem with it per
Yeah,
se.
it's not a problem.
I would just have, like, I would have preferred if the hunter was there. You know, but you know, you can't. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
With that
I
being
can.
said, what
be
newcomer?
both.
What newcomer are you actually really hyped?
I'm excited. I'm actually kind of excited to try King K. Rool out. I think that would. I'm sure he's gonna probably have a moveset similar, like somewhere between Bowser and Donkey Kong, but I still think it'll be
he's got
interesting.
like a fucking rifle and a reflective belly and shit. Weird.
Yeah, like he looks interesting. He looks like he would be
his
fun to
belly
play.
does the same thing that Link's shield does.
Yeah, like that's such a fucking oddball. Like I want to try
Link's
him.
shield is like a tiny little reflect. It kind of like goes down, don't it? King K. Rool, he's like.
And one thing I really do like about King 64, how he takes his island and actually destroys DK Island. I love that. DK 64 was one of my favorite games of all time. So,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
pretty great.
I just ran into a guy who was being fucking eaten up by a wolf, and I gave him health cure, and he swatted it out of my hand. So
Yeah, he prefers whiskey because he knows he's dying.
and he
So-
died.
Just would rather numb the pain a little bit.
So
Alright,
Taylor,
cool.
you have to be pretty happy that Isabel's going here. too.
Yeah, fucking like Isabel, man. That
Why
was
the
like
fuck are
Animal
you so?
Crossing Bay.
That's another one that I don't fucking understand. Like you
Why
won't.
not? Villagers in
They
it.
have
I know, like that's my point. You'll put fucking,
Isabel's a
you'll
very
put
popular
Isabel,
character.
you'll put
Yeah,
Isabel
yeah, okay,
in there,
like-
but you won't put Waluigi in there.
Isabel
Like,
is
come on.
basically like the mascot character for Animal Crossing now. She's
Yeah, she's taking over.
extremely
Blizzard.
popular.
It's I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm excited for this expanded roster. I'm excited to try out these new characters. I'm just excited for that game in general because I'm ready to play some more Smash, dude.
Honestly, so like for newcomers, between
Let me look up a list of the newcomers so I know who I'm dealing with here because I don't actually know
like
them. all.
Ridley's really badass, but Inkling, Isabel, and Incineroar, I'm pretty hyped for all three of them. Cause like I really like Splatoon, so Inkling's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I know.
Isabel's
Splatoon
just
go popular.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then Incineroar, they sold me on him with his move. his moves are so fucking badass. Just like how he like flexes after his attacks land, or like gets frustrated if he misses, and then he's got like the move where he throws you into the ropes and then fucking like pummels you. Oh, he's so cool.
What do you guys think about what are they called? Shadow fighters? Mirror fighters?
Echo Fighters?
Echo fighters. There we go. What do you guys think about Echo
mean,
fighters?
I mean,
They've been in the game for a long time.
forever.
No, I
We just
know
always
that.
called them clone
They're
characters.
just
Now they
renamed
have
for
an
clones.
official.
Yeah. They just have like slightly different attributes to their like attacks. That's really all it is. So I have no problem with Echo Fighter.
Yeah, like
Martin, Roy, and Ganondorf from Captain
And
Falcon.
Pichu and Pikachu, Dr.
yeah.
Mario.
Well, yeah, like I know they've been around. I was just like, I don't know, like their new title, I guess, is what I was more getting at. Like the fact that they're like outwardly acknowledging now that like a lot of these characters are just like copy and paste, but with a slightly different move.
Oh no, they had already acknowledged that when they was it the current game or the game before it, where they were like, oh yeah, we're not gonna have any clone fighters, but then they still ended up releasing goddamn Roy as DLC. But
Well, they actually reworked Roy, so he's actually different. So he's actually not an Echo Fighter.
I mean, okay.
No, like they actually changed like his fighting and moveset. It's
They did,
actually
yeah.
a difference from Marth. Now,
Yeah, like he's not labeled as an Echo fighter anymore.
yeah. So, but instead, what they did now, I think with Marth, Lucina's an Echo Fighter of Marth,
Yeah.
and they brought Karam in the game, but he's an Echo Fighter of Roy.
Lucina. What?
Yeah, he's an Echo Fighter of Roy, which doesn't make sense to me.
Don't him and Lucina
mean-
use the same sword?
Yeah, well, like
I mean,
in the
yeah, but-
Fire Emblem story, like Lucina learned how to fight from Karam in
Yeah.
her time, and it's just,
But I mean, I'm okay with it because otherwise
it's just
they would look way too similar and have the same fighting style. It's kind of boring.
Then it would literally almost be the same fucking character, and no one would care.
An
It would
Echo
be like,
Fighter of an Echo Fighter?
yeah, it would be like just like pick your like, do you want to fight as a male version of this character or a female version of this character? Is what you'd be
Plus,
choosing.
it makes sense from a gameplay standpoint because Lucina, in the current gen right now, is already an Echo Fighter of Marth. So to change her fighting style up, or to make Rom an Echo Fighter of Lucina, he's just a double Echo Fighter of Marth at that point. That's
Yeah.
unnecessary.
And plus, in Awakening too, like Lucina kind of like learned or like impersonated Marth and all when she went back in time to like Prom and us. So,
What I'm also hyped for, I just remembered, my main man Ganon getting some more original moves. He's actually sword now. He's gonna still be a badass and not just like a slower version of Captain Falcon.
yeah.
I'm hyped for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Ganondorf's gonna be legit. Like,
Yeah.
like, I love how his smash goes back to like the N64 Ocarina of Time style of Ganondorf.
Yeah, I'm glad they're giving him his own like personality now, and not like, yeah, you can play as this guy, but you're basically just gonna be a fucking fat, slow Captain Falcon. And you're gonna get your
I
ass
loved
kicked.
Ganon. Fuck you.
I love Captain Falcon.
No, Ganon was a good character. It was just like if you used anyone that was slightly faster than him, you had to be real accurate with your shots, or else you were gonna get fucked up.
I think that's
Basically,
where
just
they were
don't use
breaking
your
away
Warlock Punch.
Yeah, I
When
think
I,
that's what them breaking away from the Echo Fighter thing. Like how Mewtwo and Lucario was very for a long time, but now I think they're being different again.
The only thing Mewtwo and Lucario had similar was basically their like just neutral B.
Their movesets were kind of similar. Their
Please
up B
give
was
me an
like-
example.
Their up B was basically like a teleport.
Mm-hmm.
All it was
Mewtwo
was
teleported,
the damage.
Lucario like did extreme speed and like you could actually see and knock him out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, still
Mm,
pretty similar.
does Mewtwo have a counter?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think so.
I don't
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
know. I don't know.
no, he doesn't. He
What
has
was
that like
Dowdy?
confusion thing.
I think it was just a thing where he like did damage to you. Like he
used
just
to do
did
that
like
thing.
a fucking thing on the ground and damaged you.
Well, I know. I think they
Lucario
changed
has a
Mewtwo's-
side B that, like, if you're close enough, he grabs you and pummels you out of it. Otherwise, he just blasts you at long range. Mewtwo's side B is that little, like, finger snap thing or something like that. I could be wrong. I'm like, I don't play that much Mewtwo, but I know he's not. He's definitely not a Lucario.
Like to be fair, it's been a long time since I like.
Also, my actual main, King Dedede. Nothing really new about him, but he's back, boy.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm looking at the list of newcomers, and I completely forgot about Simon and Richter. I'm actually kind of excited to try them.
They should be interesting because, like, as they already stated, they've got like the longest basic attack range, and they've got some interesting features. They do look fun though. I can see them being annoying playing.
Okay, so, and fucking, like, for the longest time, Mario was, like, my main. And, like, in Melee and the original Smash Bros. In Brawl, when they changed his down beat for the Mario Tornado fucking Flood thing, I was just
I
like...
hated Flood.
Yeah, I hated it too. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna make Luigi my main. I've pretty much played him a lot throughout Brawl.
I mean, if you
Well,
wanted
yeah,
old
'cause,
Mario,
like-
just play Dr. Mario, right?
What the fuck was the point of Flood? What did it do?
It pushes people away without damaging them.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
That way,
what
if
the
someone's
fuck?
trying to recover and they already
Oh,
used their up B, you can push
Yeah,
them
push
away
them
from
back
the
down.
stage and
Wow,
they
that's-
don't get hit and
That's
get their up B
fucking
back.
that's fucking lame though. Whoever actually used it like that.
Here's what's pissing me off. Like, so I'm just like, I got used to Luigi. But now they changed his grab from it being a seismic toss to now he actually pulls out his vacuum cleaner to grab people from a distance and launch.
That's actually kind of funny.
It's just, no, I love my seismic toss though. They just keep changing my... Brr.
But I mean, like, as long as the grab still throws, I mean,
Yeah, but it's no longer like a wind-up throw and everything too. It's just like you catch someone
That
from a
doesn't-
distance and then you
I
kill
mean,
them.
there's
It's
literally no
almost like-
difference there. You still throw them.
From what I understand, it's similar to like how the hook shot works. It just changes my grab point and distance. I don't know. I'll give it a
That
try.
seems like a positive change. You get more distance out of it.
But usually with those hook shots throws and all, you don't do damage. Like seismic toss,
As someone who's been thrown by Chase playing as Link in the hookshot, I know it does damage.
I don't think the hookshot damages you. I think it's the after effects.
The actual throw, yeah.
to be fair, Chase also hits you with the hilt of the Master Sword 7 times before throwing you.
smack you up a little bit and then toss you away.
I don't know.
Another thing, a lot of people, aren't really mentioning because, whatever, turning characters, but Wolf and Snake, I'm
Yes.
cool with that.
Yeah, like I'm actually kind of excited to see Wolf return. I think that's gonna be pretty fun. And he's not he.
Coming back, right? Meta Knight.
Okay, like because he hasn't already been back.
Just so you can spam his V attack.
And the ice climbers, guys, right? Right.
No, fucking hell no. No.
Nobody has
So-
that.
No.
I think it's pretty cool. Ice climber.
I swear to God, the first one of you motherfuckers to chain grab me with the ice climbers, I'm coming to your house and I'm fucking stabbing you.
I want to sacrifice Nana to kill you, Reese.
You fucking no. If you fucking chain grab me with those fucking ice climbers, I'm gonna burn your cartridge.
Well, the ice climbers aren't even really like the chain attackers anymore. Like it's now it's what is it? That girl with the star. She's the real.
Oh,
Oh,
Rosalina.
or yeah.
Also,
Rosalina.
Like Miss Easy to combo with Bayonetta.
Dude, didn't I kick your asses with Rosalina? Because of that fucking star?
I don't know, dude. I played against some people on the boat way back when we did the tournament, and there are some people who do some absolutely nutty shit with Rosalina. Like,
Dude,
fucking throw you off the edge, wait for you to come back, throw the star out just over the edge, and fucking slap you into infinity.
yeah, like that shit. I think I was playing with Michael and might have been Michael and Hugheshay, I can't remember, but I was going random and fucking I would just stand and I fucking got Rosalina and I would just stand off to the side and whenever one of them came to run at me, I would just fucking pelt them with that fucking star and they would just go flying because that little shit does a lot of damage.
Like it's her main attack or something.
Like, I would just fucking pelt the shit out of them with that star. Oh, man. It was fucking funny.
I'm on like the actual like the website right now, and I'm getting it. Hopefully. And two things. One, God, he's got amazing app. And two, it's got a gameplay video, and he was charging up his Warlock punch, and it looks less like a punch now and more like a fucking backhand. and I love that. He's just fucking like he gets super armor during it, so he's just charging it up
You're
and then
fucking
just
slapping.
backhands the shit out of you.
He's out here slapping the fucking shit out of people.
I mean, that's pretty on character, if I'm honest.
I'm also glad he gets a sword now. I've already said that, but I just want to reiterate.
If I'm honest, I feel like Ganon fucking pimp slapping some bitches is pretty on character behavior. If he were gonna do anything, I feel like a fucking pimp slap would be what he would go for.
But I still think that so far from what I've seen, the person with the most impressive looking that isn't Spinner.
Can you say that one more time? You were breaking up pretty bad there.
The person with the most impressive looking moveset that I've seen so far isn't Spinner.
I think that just like they said that like after every attack that connects, he tends to do a pose.
Yeah, if he connects, he does a pose. If he misses, he'll get like frustrated. But you can still like cancel out of that, so you don't like put yourself at risk.
I'll have to like play him just to figure out how that's. Afraid that like, either I feel like I'm gonna do twice as much work compared to like other characters, or see if it comes naturally. But I'm definitely intrigued.
I'm so hyped for Incineroar too. Plus, he's the sex number character.
I was about to say he was 60. What do you guys think about the story mode and how they set that up and all with the fucking beams of light and?
I think it's pretty interesting. I'm glad that they're putting back in like a story mode because I'm to be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed Subspace Emissary.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Now everyone but fucking Kirby dies.
Yeah. It's just like Infinity War all over again. Spoilers.
This wasn't half at all.
I just love how everyone's turned that fucking beam of light into a beam with like everything.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's so fucking funny. I don't know. Like I think the way that they're setting it up is actually pretty interesting, and I'm excited to see where it goes and how this story mode plays out, and how. To be honest, I'm excited to see how it compares to Subspace Emissary because that shit was fucking bomb.
Yeah, it was really well done and laid out, so it's definitely gonna be interesting.
I played a fuck ton of Subspace Emissary. Those fucking cutscenes were dope.
What do you guys think about the spirits?
I mean, it's a cool idea. Like, I get what they're doing. I get that, like, mainly it seems like the spirits are introduced for the story mode, and the effects that they're doing are to kind of imitate other characters with existing Smash Bros. Characters, like fucking putting a Rivali sticker on Falco and having Falco be like able to like be in the air a longer amount of time to kind of imitate the fact that Rivali's a bird person and he knows how to fly,
Yeah.
or fucking
I saw the one with like Owain from Fire Emblem where like it's
he
basically
just poses a lot.
but he just poses a lot and he has like a killing edge sword and all. It's like this is pretty accurate.
Yeah, that and putting like making a big red Bowser skin, and he's constantly like pooping out little Bowsers and calling it Lakitu because fucking Lakitu guy in the Mario games would drop
Yeah.
the red turd.
It was a giant Bowser Jr. That's the
Yeah.
actual like he has like 3 baby red Bowsers as like the spiny shell.
Yeah, that.
That
So
was
like
pretty
I get what they're doing. It's cool and it's fun, and I like that they're doing something like that to kind of like a shout out to the other characters for the single player mode. But I don't know, calling it like spirits. It's the new spirits mode.
Yeah,
Really
from a collectible standpoint, I think it's pretty cool that you could actually gather them and have them as part of your gallery and everything. One thing I thought that I liked this at first, but when I think about it more, I'm not sure if I like it. That it's almost like a grinding RPG thing. You've got to get these stickers with stats. You equip them to your fighters to have them perform differently or start with items, etc., etc. And you can level them up where you're just like completely overpowered, or, it's just where it's almost like a numbers check game, and I don't know how I feel about that in a fucking fighting game. I understand it's gonna be like a separate feature from like regular Smash, but I think they're actually incorporating that into story mode, and I'm just
As long as I can complete the story mode and just make it more difficult on myself by not caring about the stickers, then I'm...
Yeah. Well, I don't want it to turn to like a micro, like where it's like full RPG, equip your gear, and check your numbers before you hit a certain point. You know, I just want to be able to rely on my skills as a Smash player.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't think it's gonna overpower your abilities. You know, like I don't think taking away this, like not using it, will. I'm sure it'll put you at a small disadvantage, but probably not enough to where your skill as a Smash Bros. Player won't be able to offset it. Because I'd say that we're all.
I need the stickers.
Wow. I was just about to say that I would say that we're all pretty decent at Smash Bros.
No, I'm the bad guy here. Let's just keep that in mind, okay?
I would say that we're all pretty fucking decent at Smash Bros.
That's the way to harass the entire podcast.
And Jesus, I don't know. I don't think that the stickers, honestly, I just don't think that they'll offset your abilities as a fighter. Like if you don't use them, I don't see them making that big of a difference if you don't use them. You know, like I'm sure that.
Well, what I saw though, like in the trailer and all, it looked like it was like the enemies you encounter and all have like a certain number. So I feel like you have to constantly go in, level up your stickers, equip them to keep ahead, and then it takes away from me.
In the direct it was.
Classic. Yeah.
It was like, hey, by the way, look, you can combine these stickers to make better stickers, and then you retire the old stickers to get the permanent benefits. I'm like, oh boy, looks like fun.
You can sacrifice your old stickers to get the cores, and then you can make a super sticker out.
Yeah, I'm like, yay, kill me now.
Like I don't mind, like I said, like I don't mind it if it's a thing, like a collaboration of like the entire Nintendo verse. It just bugs me that they're kind of trying to implement this from a gameplay perspective. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna stick with like 100-man melee, all-star mode, classic mode, and online Smash. You know, I don't know. Well, I'll have to see how it is.
That's another thing. The online, like, I'm excited that we're gonna be able to play it online. What I'm not excited about is that I now have to pay to play online.
Oh yeah, I forgot Nintendo did that.
It's only like $3 a month, so it's not too bad. And I don't think you have to subscribe, but
yeah, I realize like it's not that much, but I still now have to pay money I don't have to play Smash online with my friends.
Speaking of spending money, everyone please go out and buy one of those Ethernet adapters for your Switch.
Oh, yeah,
I don't feel like playing against y'all on a wireless connection and lagging. Throw that out there.
You gonna
Taylor,
you gonna wire me the money to buy the adapter, buy an Ethernet cable, and also
it's like $35. To be honest, I don't think it's cheap.
Yeah, you're gonna wire me the money to buy the adapter, the cable, and pay for the online.
Was like, hey guys, please
We
get
recommend
this.
getting this.
Please, I'm tired of y'all slowing down my fucking games.
The fact that he had to call it out, even though, like it's more on Nintendo not including that feature into the dock and everything. Like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I feel like an Ethernet port is something that they should have thought of, but I guess not.
At standard, yeah.
Did we bring up the fact that Dark Samus is now a character?
You know, I'm glad you said that because I was literally waiting for a good point to bring it up. I feel like it's kind of a waste that Dark Samus isn't getting a lot of the moves she used as an assist trophy. It's badass she's here, but she's basically an Echo Fighter with slightly different moves when she actually had pretty cool, unique shit going on as an assist trophy.
What's her final smash?
Fuck.
Phazon Cannon?
Is it the same as Samus's Power Beam?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm about to look right now.
I mean, just like look up like gameplay of her as an assist trophy. She like would like swing her arm cannon above her and like fire out a bunch of different balls that move slowly and shit. It was cool.
Alright, I'm I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see what the Final Smash is. It's looking pretty good. If they even run it here, let's see.
Well, speaking of Final
Oh.
Smash,
I didn't play it.
I like the fact that if you get the shit kicked out of you, the game will just kind of like give you a Final Smash that you can use.
I think it's going to be a toggle feature and all.
I'm fully okay with keeping that on because that's actually fun.
Kind of gives you a fighting chance.
Well, that and also it's kind of hilarious. It's like, oh, dude, look at that! It pitied you. He's giving you.
Yeah, it's like the golden it's like the fucking the star that they give you in like some Mario games where like if you fuck up a level too many times it's just like here, just take it. Just fucking pass the level.
Mario Kart, it gives you the fucking like gold mushroom fucking when you're like in last.
Yeah, pretty
You're
much.
catching up to Woody will drive for you.
Like I just think I think that's kind of hilarious where it's just like, oh, the poor little baby. Here, fucking take this. Just fucking get good. Just please. You know?
Yeah.
In the last game, what was Fox's and Falco's Final Smashes? I know they didn't do the Landmaster.
No, I think they
Master at 4.
they got in
They
the last
changed
one
where
the
the
last one that I
sound
remember.
effects
I was gonna say the last one that I remember is they jump in an R-wing, I believe, and then they zoom across the stage and fucking wipe everyone out or some shit.
Oh, so I'm guessing Wolves will probably be similar then.
Probably.
Yeah, they said they're getting rid of like the Landmaster controllable Final Smashes, and they're changing it to where it's just like, boom, it's Final Smash.
Yeah, that's what I think they're doing with
Yeah.
everybody. Like,
Yeah,
just.
which I'm okay with.
Well,
Because
yeah,
the Landmaster was some fucking bullshit.
yeah.
Which I'm curious. Is not Chase. Snake. Wow, what did I say? Is Snake's Final Smash gonna be new or the old one? Because I actually enjoyed his old one. Just kind of took him out of the action for a minute, where he just like started firing grenade launchers at people.
Nah, I think it's the same.
I'll say, like, the Samus used to be where, like, I think Zero Suit, you
You
jump
got
into
her
the gunship
power
and
armor,
you
right?
shot. No, like in Smash 4, when they
Oh.
separated Samus from Zero Suit, they actually gave it where you jump into your gunship parts, and then you just, like, from a first-person perspective, you shot the people on the fucking stage.
Now she powers up, doesn't she? Like she puts her suit on, doesn't she?
No, separate characters.
No, that's what it used to be back in like
Yeah,
the
in Brawl,
original.
it was
Yeah, in
Power Beam, Break Suit,
yeah.
Smash Ball, Suits back.
Mm-hmm. But since they separated them, they gave them two separate ultimates, because it wouldn't make any sense for you to, like, if you chose Samus and Zero Suit Samus was an option you could have chosen. I'd be kind of upset if I went to use my ultimate and I just changed into a character I didn't
Yeah.
want to be. You know,
Yes.
I'd be like, well, I chose the one with a suit for a fucking reason, but here I am, the fucking one without a suit.
It was more annoying because, like, at least if you picked Samus and you used it, you would get off the attack and then your armor would come off and throw it. Kind of funny. But if you picked Zero Suit Samus and you got it, you just put the armor on. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Don't like this character.
Yeah, no. Wolf's Final Smash is very similar to Falco's.
Also, it looks like they sped up Snakes before you actually like controlled him and like fire off at will. In this one, it looks like it's just gonna like there's a couple of target locks going across the screen and then he fires them all out.
Taylor, check your phone, Leo's stats.
But so as far as other things, I'm
No.
looking forward to Anthem.
Yeah, that game looks promising. Yeah,
I'm
like
getting it. I'm gonna be getting it up on the PC though, like
I'm not
because
playing.
I've got other people that are talking about it. I work with it on the PC. I'm like, well, so far y'all are showing way more interest than my normal of playing the game friend.
I'm pretty interested. I think it looks pretty good, to be honest.
It is the EA game, right?
BioWare.
By
I'm not holding out any like hope or expectations or anything, but I just think I think it looks interesting.
Pressing X to doubt right now.
President X the doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael's a skeptic. He doesn't believe anything's gonna be good until he sees it with his own two
It's an
fucking
interesting concept.
face.
Like, I do like it's. I feel like it's gonna be a mix of like Warframe and Destiny, because like from what I've seen from gameplay and all, like with the exploration, you fly around your fucking exosuits, customize them and everything, go around killing missions, and then you go back to like your main hub world where you go and you go back and then you have your own single player story experience and all, but then you can play in the outside friend.
Well, your single player story, your friends can join you on. One thing I like what you're doing is so say that you and your friends have been playing for a bit and y'all are all OP, leveled, all that good stuff. You have a friend that gets the game. He's like, "Hey guys, let me play with you." Of course, in the past we've always like gone back and helped out our buddies, get through the early mission stuff. But it's always kind of boring for us because we've done it.
This time we're saying fuck
now-
the friend.
But now, no. Now what it is, you can actually invite your friend along with you to go your level adventure stuff, and they're not at a huge disadvantage from fighting higher level stuff because it kind of like averages out the damage from him, and so he's not just doing nothing. Yeah,
So it's
everyone can at
similar-
least contribute.
I guess it's like similar to like I shouldn't say open world Destiny because it's still based off like generic lightning.
Yeah, exactly. Like fucking.
Trying to think. There was a game or two that I played that had a similar system to that, and I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that in general the concept of the game looks pretty fucking fun, and I can't wait for it to.
Oh yeah, it looks.
I hope it just doesn't. I just hope it doesn't disappoint. You know.
That and one thing, even though it's EA, they've announced that all like in-game skins and like aesthetics will be purchasable game currency. Fucking, they recently like released a bunch of new info on different Javelin units, and they all pretty cool. I like them. My favorite so far is either the Storm or the fuck, I forgot the name of it, the sneaky beaky one. The fucking
Yes.
its ultimate is it gets invulnerable for a little bit and pulls out dual knives and moves really quick and like cuts shit up. What is her name? Infiltrator? I think Infiltrator. Yeah, that and the Storm. I really like the Storm. Though. The Storm is like, think like a more badass version of the Warlock. The Storm's the only one that has like a permanent hover mode, and also like uses like elemental attacks and shit, but then also has the cool cape of the hunters from Destiny.
That sounds pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
If I ever played it, which is highly unlikely, I would probably be a Colossus.
I'll say
It just reminded me of Hulkbuster.
the Colossus is also badass. The Colossus is the only one, the heavy one.
I don't know. I just it's an interesting concept and all. I don't know how I feel about it
Can we
because
share
I know like you've had like a lot of open world shooters with like
And
Warframe, Destiny coming out and everything, and I just
I do love
like Borderlands. It's just I don't know how.
Valkyrie's thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think with that game, since it's kind of coming almost like out of the blue, and there's no like predecessor, and there's almost no setup for it. It's kind of just one of those games where we have to just sit back and wait for it to come out, and then see how it performs. Because we have no standard to set it to because we don't know what it is, you know.
I think one other thing is that since it's coming out in January, it's going to be bad timing because there's also high
Coming out in February.
Yeah.
Well, still very bad timing because in late January, 3 comes out, and you know that Square
What
Enix fans
comes
have been Kingdom Hearts 3,
Oh, I thought
and people have been hyped up for that for like 15 years. So,
I feel like different target audience mainly.
I feel yes, but I know a lot of players have been hyped up for that too, so they won't be playing that for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks really good, but like I said before, there's nothing we can compare it to. There's nothing we can look at and be like, this is what to expect, because we don't know what it is, to be honest. Like, we know roughly what it's supposed to be, but we don't know what it is or what it actually will be, and we won't know until it comes out. And then at that point, it's either hit or miss. And if it hits, that'll be great. Like, it'll be a fun game that people can play and, actually enjoy. But if it misses, nobody's really going to be that. I mean, like, sure, people will be disappointed because there is people like Taylor who are excited for it and ready for it to come out.
My body.
Yeah, like, so, like, people will be disappointed if it's a flop, but really, we can't.
That's what I hope.
I was just gonna say, like, really, we can't be too. We can't put all of our chickens in the basket, or eggs in the basket, chicken eggs in the basket, whatever the fuck. We can't count your.
What I do with my chickens?
Yeah, like you can't fuck your chickens before they rooster crow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm interested.
You can't fuck your chickens before you count them, all right? Just don't expect too much before the game comes out, because once the game comes out, if you hype yourself up too much, then the game's going to come out, and if it's not what you expected, or even if it's just plain bad, then you're going to fucking... You would have creamed your pants in anticipation for nothing, and no one likes doing that.
I don't think that was the right analogy.
So what I'm hoping, moving on, what I'm hoping is that the team that made the good Mass Effect games and was clearly not on Andromeda, I'm hoping that team is on.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they're on Anthem.
Because Montreal was the one who did it. Andromeda was like so much promise and bad. There was so much turmoil in the development of that game. It was just.
Yeah.
Actually, I watched like a really quick interview with the guy behind Anthem right now, and like the head developer of BioWare, and the guys he was like, just talking about Anthem, and then suddenly he was like, by the way, do you think that Andromeda really got a fix? He's like, well, I mean, there were certain things surrounding its release that I don't believe went as planned. Like, what do you mean? Just not. I mean, it came out around the time as a lot of other games, competition as well. Anything specific? Breath of the Wild. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, when you put out a game around the same time as a game like that, like, you have to know that you're going to be overshadowed.
To be fair, both Breath of the Wild and Andromeda got pushed back, like, multiple times.
Also, to be fair, Skyrim released in the same weekend as Skyward Sword.
Yeah, but Skyward Sword wasn't good.
Whoa.
That's a popular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Skyward Sword was not that great.
They were complaining. I liked it. But,
No.
and, like, the motion controls wasn't great, but from
I
a
was gonna say,
story perspective, I liked it.
You still hear people going, "Oh, it looks like I'm going to be play through a Skyrim." I've never heard someone say that about Skyward Sword.
I've never heard someone say they're gonna play Skyward Sword. Like, I've heard people. I've heard people.
Chase, who's like all throughout my childhood, is always like, "Oh, the new Zelda's out, and we're this and play that." We fucking sat at his house and watched him play a goddamn Twilight Princess. I don't remember Chase saying anything about Skyward Sword.
Yeah, like, I've heard people, like, since it came out, I've heard people be like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna play myself some Skyrim." No one relaxes on their day off and goes, "Yeah, man, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna boot up Skyward Sword."
It's mess with some wonky motion control.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I want to do for fun today? I want to get a workout in the worst kind of way, because I want to be flinging my arms around trying to hit anything, and it's not gonna work because Skyward Sword fucking sucks.
I think it was too ambitious for what they were trying to do with the Wii and everything.
However, we all can admit that the one redeeming factor of Skyward Sword. They introduced the best character in any Zelda lore. The fucking
The
Sorry,
what?
can you say that again?
Bruce.
Oh God!
Oh, fuck.
The best character.
Shut the fuck up.
He was
I thought Mipha was best character though.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. he betrayed his waifu and then immediately realized. He was like, oh no, what have I done?
There's no redeeming qualities anymore with Skyward.
However, the best non-wife.
Dude, fucking, what do you mean, bro? Roos is waifu material.
Bruce is. Oh yeah, that's fair too. Bruce was like the real hero of the game.
I would take Mipha.
Yeah, he gave me that comedic relief when I needed it because my fucking arms were on fire because I swang for 5 minutes and couldn't fucking hit the
You just
enemy
broke up,
directly
like,
in front of me.
5 times in that sentence.
Moving on.
He provided comic relief and I needed it because Skyward Sword bad game.
Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
You broke up on my end. It sounds like he gave me come and leave. I was like, what?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mother of God. No, stop.
I think I downloaded the wrong Zelda game.
Stop. No, I don't want it. No.
I
Legend of
thought
Zelda
the emulator was
Giant Sword.
suspicious.
Oh my
Yikes.
God. No. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. You know what? On that note, I think we should call it for this episode. Because we're not going to top that. So...
Reese did.
Oh my God. All right. Well, anyway, thank you everyone so much for joining me on this episode. Talking to you guys. Thank you for being on. Thank you for providing your opinions
I love you.
and being, you know,
Help us with a name, please.
being you guys. Yeah. If anyone watching outside the friend group or in the friend group comes up with a name, please fucking tell us because we can't think of one.
Wait, I like name pending. I thought that was the name.
It
It
is.
was like a running. I like the running joke of, oh, let me think of a name.
Like, I'll
The
change
name's
the
gonna be
name
name pending.
temporarily, unless we.
You know what? I think we're gonna stick with name pending because I think it's funny.
And then you can have a running joke where like you always ask, oh, help us think of a name, and then like I don't know, the start of each episode you can be like, hey, welcome back. We finally decided on a name, and it's gonna be some really shitty or funny name, and then like at the end of the episode you're like, all right, leave a comment, help us think of a better name.
Okay, well, anyway, on that note, thanks everybody for watching. Bye.
Bye, I love you.
Chase, any closing statements?
Why is this still going
Oh,
on? What is
Driscoll.
already?
I was waiting for Chase!
Chase does what Chase does.
No, Driscoll.
Okay, bye.